What's going on, guys? Matt here, and today I have a slightly nerdy rant that I want to talk about. And I want to discuss today about how I think whenever a book series is adapted into a movie or a television show, fans of the book series get really overly critical of it. You know, they just get so caught up in their love for the source material that they pick apart every little difference, and it just stops them from enjoying what is often a really good movie or TV show in its own right. And really, guys, it's just not realistic when adapting a book series into a movie or television show to expect that nothing is ever going to get lost in translation. Because at the end of the day, books and movies are two different mediums, each with their own unique elements that don't really work for the other. For example, in books, not only do we see the events of the plot, we see what the characters do, what they say, and everything like that, we also hear their thoughts, we hear their inner monologue. And more often than not, that just doesn't really happen in movies. So right there, that's an entire level of storytelling and characterization that movies just don't have that books do. But in order to tell a good, cohesive story, movies have to pick up that slack somehow. They have to compensate for that lack of storytelling and characterization, which might mean changing some tiny details of the plot or characters. And honestly, I don't think that's that big of a deal. And the other thing to remember, guys, is that with books, there's no real limitations to the worlds that they can create, the characters they can imagine, and the stories they can tell. The only limitation is the author's imagination and what they can do with the written word. And to me, that's why in this world that we live in of television, movies, video games, and soon to be virtual reality, that books have still retained their magic because it's just pure imagination. There's no limitations. But with movies and television, there's a ton of limitations. Budget is a big one. At the end of the day, a movie and television show has only a finite amount of money that it can use to get made, which means that the directors and showrunners, producers, whatever, they have to decide where that money goes. Maybe they're gonna focus more on getting quality actors over set design, or vice versa, or special effects, whatever, which means that, and when you're dividing the budget up like that, that just means that certain things are gonna get shortchanged. That's just the nature of the beast. So there's nothing you can do about that there. Other limitations with film include actor schedules and conflicts, as well as time frames, schedules. They only have so much time to do it. So maybe they don't have enough time to get the perfect shot or anything like that. So honestly, guys, I guess that's overall how I feel about it. I just think as a whole we need to be a little less critical of film and TV adaptations of book series. I'm not saying we should stop comparing them at all, because what I think is when a book series is being adapted and into a film and TV series, and vice versa, really, because that happens, I just think the new medium, all they should really do is just capture the spirit of the source material. If they have to change a couple little details, fine, that's cool, And we should just try more to enjoy each medium and adaptation for what it is, and just not focus on the negatives and just enjoy it, Have fun, because this was something that a lot of people worked hard for, and it deserves to be given a chance without just immediately being picked apart by fans of the original source material. So that's my opinion, guys. I'm sure a lot of you will disagree with me. Feel free to let me know how stupid you think I am in the comments. And, well, that's all for me today.